was gonna talk about relationships, but then I'm like, I have a good relationship, so I don't really know what to. You want validation from a little boy who don't brush his teeth or take showers at night. So you want a girl with messed up teeth. Got it. Like, never be ashamed of your skin color, okay? Never. Because what's up, YouTube? It's your girl Maya, and I'm back with another freaking YouTube video.
Am I really that much to handle? Breaking these niggas down like a camera. You don't really blow you up.
As you guys can tell by the title of this video, this is a different video, y'all. I am about to do my hair with y'all. I've never done my hair on a TikTok. On a YouTube video. I've done my hair on a TikTok multiple times. And if you're here on my YouTube, then you know why I'm doing my hair. Because I did a curly flip over quick weave, hated it. And I just think that it was because my hair was too big, honestly. So now I'm just about to get myself a silk press. Okay. I literally installed my hair last night and I just took it out. I just washed and blow dried my hair really good. I only washed my hair one time because I washed it real good yesterday and I conditioned it really good yesterday too. This video is also gonna be like a girls talk too, because I realized that I have been meaning to do a girls talk with y'all. I literally have questions for y'all and everything, like. So it is 11:17 and I want to be done by 12. I know y'all probably like, what the. I plan to be done by 12 because I do have class at noon. Not at noon, my bad. I have class at 1. But I want to grab some. I'm either gonna make me some food, in which I'm probably gonna just make me some food, cause my parents just want the Cracker Barrel. I guess they decided they wanted that and they was gonna go get it without me, which is perfectly fine. I don't really care. But anyway, let me talk to y'all about my hair. So I like to start off with section in the front half from the back half. I don't know why I always just do that. And then this brush is wet. Damn, I forgot that brush was wet because I was like brushing my wet hair with it. But the back half, y'all, is as y'all could tell, it kind of looked like I have a bob, low-key. Like when she cut my hair, like, yeah, she gave me a bob. And I think I look like Dora the Explorer with my bob, but that's okay. Give me another bag of these because these are so good, bro. So I don't know if y'all can see like that little part right there. I usually will start with smaller pieces than this. Yeah. Oh my gosh, like. So yeah, I usually just start with small pieces. And I make sure that I get the root. That's the most important part to me, is the root, because is it really a silk press if your root's not, you know, straight for real? And I feel like I can never get the ends straight because I don't know, like I can never just get the ends straight. And I hate it. I can't even tell y'all what type of flat iron I'm using. I don't know. Not gonna lie. I have the Babyliss or the Babyliss, whatever you want to say it. I think they're the titanium ones. I got them for Christmas, but I actually don't like how they straighten my hair. Like, I don't know if I'm the only one. I don't know what inch they are, but I don't like how they straighten my hair. And I begged my boyfriend for them for Christmas and I got them. And I feel so bad that I don't like the way that they straighten my hair. But I just don't like. And I can't even put my finger on what it is. Like, I don't know if it just doesn't straighten all the way or what. But these were $20 flat irons from Walmart. And that my mom got. So, yeah. Okay, I'm sorry y'all can't really see me. I don't have a mirror to like look behind me to see what I'm doing. I low-key just kind of freeball it, and I freeball the amount of hair I'm grabbing too, not gonna lie. So, but anywho, as most of y'all know, I feel like I've never introduced myself on here before, but as many of y'all know, obviously my name's Jemiah. I am 19 years old for y'all who didn't know. Yes, I'm 19. I know I look 12. I'm 19. And I'm about to be 20 in November. I don't get into all like the signs and stuff, but I am a Scorpio. I do know what sign I am, but I don't understand what it means. I don't think that Scorpios act alike. I don't think that Cancers act alike. Like, we're all our own different people. I believe in God, baby. But what was I about to say? I am in school for nursing. Obviously, if you guys watch my channel, then you know that I'm in school for nursing right now. I am in the ASN program at my school. I'm not gonna disclose where my school is at or where I go to.
Blue teddy bear.
I'm sorry, y'all. He just caught me, but where was I at? Oh yeah, I'm in the ASN program at my school. Why did I want to become a nurse? Well, I actually did not want to become a nurse. I think I've explained this to y'all multiple times, but my first career path of choice was not to become a nurse. I actually wanted to become an interior designer, but then I'm like, is that gonna make me money right away? And another thing is that, like, I know the type of lifestyle that I want to live. Like, I really do. So I was like, I don't know, like, if that's gonna be the best for me considering the type of lifestyle that I want to live. I am now in nursing school because I know that I wanted to help people. I like helping people, and I also am in love with babies. So that is another reason why I went for the babies. But now that I'm like getting through my career, or nursing school I should say, and you know, I'm getting further and further along in the program, and I'm working at a hospital as an aide. I am actually leaning towards working in either med-surg. Y'all, I'm kind of interested in everything. I'm not gonna lie. I'm interested in med-surg. Obviously, I work there on that unit. They kind of just have like a variety of everything, so I feel like you'll see everything. But another thing that interests me was the ICU, actually, because a lot of y'all probably like the ICU. Like, you went from peds to adult ICU. Like, what the hell am I in? But I say the ICU, so I like a lot. I like to do the nursing skills a lot. Like, I love checkoffs. Like, I don't know if I'm the only person who's like this. I love checkoffs, even though like they do make me nervous a little bit. Like, I'm always calm at them. Like, I swear every nurse and instructor who like does my checkoff is like, oh my gosh, you're so calm. Like, you weren't even nervous at all. Like, you're a pro at this. I'm like, I was nervous. I just like doing the skills. Like, I love going to the skills lab to practice. I don't post that content anymore just because I was scared of that. I just had seen this girl on YouTube get kicked out of her nursing program for social media and stuff. Well, I don't know if that's exactly what she got kicked out for, but I know that she was doing that, so I deleted all my content like that and I stopped posting it. But yeah, the only thing y'all will get from me about nursing school is getting ready with the bees, like, and where I'm going to study at, like coffee shops and stuff. I'm not playing that no more. I'm not playing with my career. I'm not playing with my license. I'm not. But so I really like doing the nursing skills, and I know like a lot of the time in the ICU, people are, you know, on ventilators. They have Foley's in, they might have NGs in, like they have like all these different things in that the nurse most likely had to put in because it's a nursing skill, and so I feel like I would like doing things like that, you know. I've also thought about the ER. I've gave the ER some thought, but I'm like, would I really like working in the ER, dude? Like any type of emergency fatality. Like, I know most of the time it's not like that, and it's just like people coming in because they nauseous or they got a headache or whatever. But like level 1 trauma, like I'm scared of that. Like I'm scared of that. But I'm still gonna be open to going into peds or like the NICU because I have my pediatric rotation next semester. So obviously I would have to work in like med-surg or another type of unit before I was able to be in a like ICU. I don't know. It's just a very big, like, I feel like it's a very big, how do I put it? It's a very big, like a differential thing. Like, you want to be a NICU nurse, now you want to be a ICU nurse. Like, I feel like it's two very different worlds. So we're gonna see. But yeah, so that is basically why I decided to be a nurse for the babies. But now I don't know. And working at the hospital has given me a lot. Even though I've only been working in the hospital since May, I have gained a lot of experience from the hospital. And I'm talking about from nurse and aide aspect too, like how the nurses treat people, how the aides treat people, how the nurses, like, you know, do their assessments and their everything, and what the nurses like priority action is about. So I feel like I've learned a lot by working in the hospital. And if you are in nursing school, I definitely recommend you get working in the hospital. You get an aide job. My mom was the one who even recommended me to get an aide job. If you guys don't know, me and my mom actually worked together at the same hospital. So she's the one who actually got me into my job. But yeah, so I already told you guys about my job. I work at the hospital, but I am trying to get a second job. So I've always had like 2 jobs during nursing school for real. But so I worked at the hospital as a housekeeper, but I just kind of stopped going to work. I don't know, it was just like, it was really rough for me. It was really rough for me during that period of time, and the job was just really bad. It lacked communication, and obviously I'm not gonna disclose where I used to work, but the job, it just lacked communication. Especially like with my schedule and stuff for school. Like, you know, like, okay, if the job, you know, like wasn't a flexible job, that's fine, like, and you have to work these hours, but it was a very flexible job. Like, whatever your schedule was, they were willing to work around it. And they had a lot of high schoolers working there, and so they would like go around their schedules and stuff, and which I really liked that. But then, like, I don't know, we switched to a new company and everything just went downhill. I don't know, I swear everything went downhill after that. But anywho, yes, I'm currently in the process of finding another job. I've actually applied to Ulta, Sephora, Starbucks, like just jobs that I think I would like because I like shopping there. I also applied to be a server at one of the high scale restaurants in the area. I don't know, we had just went to a high scale restaurant not too far from us for my mom's birthday, and when we tipped the guy, I was like, I would not mind getting a tip like this every day. I was like, you know what, I should just apply for the upscale restaurant that we have. So I applied for it, and I haven't received, I think I applied for these jobs on Saturday, so it's only Monday, so I haven't received anything back yet. But I am definitely going to be checking by the end of this week for interviews, or if you went with another candidate. hate when they be like, unfortunately, we went with another candidate. And I be like, for what? For what? But I feel like I have so much experience in different things because I worked so many jobs. Like, I've worked at an ice cream shop. I've worked at Hollister. I've worked at hospitals. I've worked at Raising Cane's. So I've worked in the food industry, not only just the ice cream industry, but the food industry. So I don't know. I feel like I have a lot of different experience in a lot of different things, fast food, retail, in which I told myself I was never going back to retail, but I wouldn't mind working at Ulta because I like makeup and I like, you know, stuff like that. So I feel like I wouldn't mind working in Ulta. And I also feel like the reason why I didn't like work at retail was because of the managers. So I feel like it wasn't necessarily the people. But if you guys know me like a real person in real life, like, you know, I'm shy. I'm not the type of person to just be holding a conversation with you. Like, I'm very shy in person. And if you know me in real life, then you know that. So I feel like that was another reason. I feel like this side is like straight and it's so good, the ends, and then this side is like screaming for help. And I just wanted to keep the heat there a little longer. This is what it's looking like. It's like bone straight, y'all. Do it look good? Can y'all tell me? Tell me if my hair look good. Anything gets better than what I just had in. And it was crazy because a lot of people was telling me that they really liked it and that they don't know why I would take it out. But, you know, free will. Free will is essentially why I took that shit out. I graduated from high school, obviously. I'm not gonna tell you guys which high school, but I was a cheerleader in high school. I did eventually want to cheer in college, so I thought about like going to BG because I got a I didn't get a full ride like I did at my school, but I got a scholarship there, and I got, what I was really worried about was like acceptance into the program, and I got that right away in both BG and the school that I got accepted to now. The only reason why I chose the school that I got accepted to now is because obviously it was a full ride and it's not a university. I go to a private Catholic college, which I went to private Catholic schools mainly my whole life. My elementary, the first school that I ever went to was like, I think I was there for 1st through 3rd grade, and then for the 4th through the 7th I went to public schools, and then back in 8th grade I went back to my main school, and then back to the first school that I started with. And then they had the same teachers, well, the same like teachers that I had when I was younger. What else? Oh, and then I went to Catholic high school all 4 years. Same high school, no change. Love my high school, love my alma mater. Alma mater, alma mater, alma mater, alma mater. I don't fucking know, y'all. I feel like I keep going over this piece so many times, but it's like really bothering me. But anywho, yeah, so I did want to cheer in college, but that was kind of already like out of the picture, considering the fact that I did not know how to tumble. The most I could do was a back walkover. Not even a back handspring, a back walkover. So yeah, there's that. Oh, what is that? I don't know what that was. Ow. But yeah, so there was kind of like no getting in. It's 11:40. I think I'm gonna make it. What time did I start? I don't even remember. I don't remember. I feel like I talk about this a lot, especially on my TikTok and stuff. But like, when I was younger, especially, I used to get bullied. I used to get picked on for being brown skin, not even brown skin, dark skin. Like people did not like that. Like, I was just watching Nurse Brat's video where they used to call her African booty scratcher, she said. That's insane. Nobody ever called me an African booty scratcher. But I did, like, used to get made fun of because I was so black, or my hair, like, they used to make fun of my hair. And I feel like the standard in, like, when I was in middle school, because Nurse Brat was talking about the standard when she was in middle school, I feel like it's the exact same. And I feel like it's only in middle school that happens, because like in high school, like I never got bullied picked on about my skin color. But I also feel like I went to a very like biracial school where they have a lot of different races there, so it was never like made a thing. But in middle school, baby, yes, your girl got bullied, okay? And I used to hate my skin color. I used to hate my skin complexion. I used to hate how thin I was. Like, I'm not gonna say I didn't like myself, but I did not view myself as like cute. I didn't view myself as pretty because nobody else viewed me as pretty, you know? Like, obviously being a girl, you want to get like you feel like you want validation from guys or whatever. But girl, you want validation from a little boy who don't brush his teeth or take showers at night. Like, what? You want validation from a boy who wants a girl with braces. So you want a girl with messed up teeth. Got it. Like, that used to be like the standard when I was in high school. Like, or not high school, middle school. Like, light skin, curly hair with braces. You want a girl with messed up teeth. Got it. I'm sorry, I don't have messed up teeth. Like, but this is just like a message to all my dark skin girlies. Never be ashamed of your skin color, okay? Never, because black is beautiful. Like, I really had to do like self-reflection and like learn that black is beautiful. Y'all, I'm not gonna make it in time. But yeah, I really had to like do some self-reflection and learn like how beautiful it was to be not only black, dark skinned. Like, dark skin. I'm not only black, like my skin is dark. And that's something to be proud of, to take pride in. Like, babes, you're beautiful. Your skin, melanin skin, glowing. Like, you're beautiful inside and out. I swear you are. Y'all, the ends is literally frying me. Alright, y'all, my next topic is probably gonna be about friendships. I was gonna talk about relationships, but then I'm like, I have a good relationship, so I don't really know what to say. I mean, I guess I could talk about like what the highs and lows, what you will find in a good man, because I got a good man. I don't know. But anywho, friendships, y'all, I am not gonna lie, I had such a hard time making friends. Like, I feel like I'm very antisocial. I don't talk to people. And so I'm in my mental health class right now, obviously. The meaning of antisocial personality disorder is not the same as what me and you were thinking. Like, they're like manic or something. Like, no, I just don't socially like to talk to other people. Like, if you don't speak to me, I'm not gonna speak to you first. Like, yeah, it's just no. And I have a hard time like meeting people. Like, you can ask my boyfriend. I kid y'all not, when me and him first met, we would like, I would go over there and we would sit in a car, which that was cool for the first couple days. But then it turned into weeks, and then weeks turned into months. Months turned into December, and he was coming outside in a coat just to sit in the car with me, like, and his parents would be like, oh, she just come in, and I just would be so nervous, like, no. I have very bad anxiety when it comes to speaking with people. I feel like I've gotten better at it now, but like in the role of making friends, it was very hard to make friends because I didn't talk to nobody, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like cheer helped me find, obviously, my best friend. Me and my best friend started talking because we both made the cheer team. So cheer really helped me find like my people, and I made some of my closest friends on cheer. And then also like friends of those friends, like my best friend connected me with someone who is my friend still to this day. Like, I feel like the more friends you have, the more people you get connected to, and the closer bond you have with certain people, and you know, all that. But definitely you have to watch out for your friends, definitely though, especially like when y'all just becoming friends, because sometimes I feel like girls can be really grimy, girls can be really mean at times, and I don't know why. Like, I don't know why you just wouldn't want to be a girl's girl. Like, why do you have to be mean? Why does there have to be jealousy, like envy? Like, I cannot stand that. Or like people who are like in a relationship or friendship just to test to see how you is. Like, I read a Facebook post that says sometimes I become friends with girls and then I send my baby daddy their way just to see how they is. Like, what? Like, what are we really talking about here? Like, no. I think that it's important to find friends. I think that it's important to find especially one friend who you can call your best friend, who you can depend on in times of need, who can just be like your safe space. Even if it's I'm trying to think. Even if it's just one person, like, it doesn't have to be multiple people. And that's another thing. Like, I don't share everything with my friends. Like, I don't. Even my best friend, you can ask her, like, we don't share everything with each other. We don't share, like, stuff about our relationships. Like, I mean, obviously, oh my gosh, girl, he just pissed me off. But, like, we don't share, like, things that are meant to stay in our relationship. Like, we don't share those things. Sometimes I think that some things are just best within your thoughts, with you and God. Like, everything don't always have to be shared, and I think that that goes for everybody. Like, your parents don't always have to know everything. Your siblings don't. Your dad, your mom, your grandmother. Like, not everybody always has to know everything. Just keep that between you and God. You know what I'm saying? But especially with your relationships. But like I was saying, I think that it's great to have a good friend, a good support system, especially with support, because I know a lot of people have like businesses and stuff or certain things, and their friends are going to them, their friends aren't sharing. Like, what are you my friend for? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it costs $0 to share. $0. Or like, let's say you was starting content or something and your friend don't share your video, your friend doesn't watch your videos. Like, what? That's weird. That's weird. So definitely have some friends who are supportive, friends who want to hang out. And I get it, like, because me and my best friend, it's crazy because I feel like we've grown closer, but we don't hang out as much as we used to. Like, we both are in college, we both have jobs, we both have boyfriends, we both have lives of our own, but we still find time to hang out with each other. And I feel like we have literally grown closer and hanging out less than when we used to be in high school, seeing each other every day. Like, it's really crazy. But yes, just finding a friend who you could just call, fall back on. And it don't always have to be talking about your feelings. Like, I'm just calling you to laugh. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm calling you, maybe not to gossip, but, you know, have a good laugh. Oh my gosh, let me tell you what just happened to me. You know what I'm saying? Stay on the phone with me while I'm going in here. Like, I just think that it's so good and therapeutic to have a friend. I love all my friends. especially my best friend. And it's just so good to have somebody in your corner who you absolutely love. And by the way, go subscribe to my friend on my best friend on her YouTube channel. It will be on the screen and also in the description below. And also her TikTok. That will be on the screen and in the description below as well. But yeah. Good to have friends. Moving on. Relationships, I guess. Like I said, I wasn't going to talk about this because I don't have problems in my relationship. But I guess you don't have to have problems to talk about it. So I think that the number one thing in a relationship, a lot of people will say communication. A lot of people will say trust. Some people will say being loyal to your partner. I'm gonna tell you what I think is the most important thing to me in my relationship with my boyfriend is I don't know how to word it. So the most important thing to me in my relationship with my boyfriend is us getting closer to God. That is the most important thing for me. Like if you're dating to marry, which most people pretty much are dating to marry, you want to be close with God. Like when you marry this person, you guys are gonna be one. And I don't want my other half or my husband to not want God as much as I want God, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's so important to me, that we both have a relationship with God, and that at the end of the day we can both lead each other back to God. Like, I don't know, that's just the most important thing to me. Like, God in our relationship. God. Me and him, we go to church together every Sunday, and I'm not saying that that's, oh, just because y'all go to church together y'all got God in you. Like, no. But we go to church together every Sunday. Like, it's so important to me to have God at the center of our relationship, because if we don't, everything else we try to do will fail. Like, it will fail. Y'all, it's 11:56. Definitely not gonna be done. But anywho, like I was saying, everything else in our relationship will fail literally if we don't have God, Jesus Christ, at the center of our relationship. Like, that is so important to me. It really is. And especially like the leading back to God, because you don't want somebody who's constantly creating trouble and mess, or if you're constantly going through stuff, like they don't have any encouraging words, they don't know what to do. Like, lead me back to Jesus Christ, pray for me, pray with me, you know what I'm saying? Like, prayer, Jesus, like, that's what I need right now, especially in times like when our faith gets low and stuff like that. Like, hey, send me a worship song. That's what I need in my life. But if you have Jesus at the center of your relationship, if you have Jesus, first of all, it's important to have Jesus in you, okay? It's important to have Jesus in you. It's important to know Jesus, Holy Spirit. Like, it's important. If you have Jesus in you, you will look at your partner in a spiritual sense. Like, oh, I love your spirit. The way you act, the way you think, your mind, your heart. And I feel like you're going to be more prone to reduce errors in your relationship. I really do, because the more that you know God, the more that you know that none of us are perfect. And my pastor was just actually talking about this in church yesterday. He was saying, like, since we come from a perfect God, we all try to find perfectionism in each other. And I feel like we do that a lot in relationships. Like, we want our partner to be perfect. We don't want our partner to do this. We don't want our partner to do that. And it's just like, we're not perfect. We're never gonna be perfect because of sin. Like, you know what I'm saying? We were perfect and then we messed that up. Now we have sin. We're never gonna be perfect. And the next best thing is to get close with Jesus Christ, to help you realize that, hey, my partner is not perfect, and they're gonna do things that hurts my feelings. I'm gonna do things that hurts their feelings. But in the end, we have to realize that we need to be forgiving one another. And that's another thing too, is forgiveness, in which that could be super hard. No, I'm not saying just let no dude run over you. Like, I'm not saying that. Please don't let no dude go out here and cheat on you 5 times. Please don't. But forgiveness is such a big thing, especially in a relationship, because it's just important to forgive, especially with a quickness. Because I feel like whenever I pray to God and ask him to forgive me of my sins, they're forgiven right then and there. Right then and there, our sins are forgiven. If you're taking days, if you're taking months to forgive your partner about something, listen, the Bible says that the Lord Jesus is going to forgive us our sins as we forgive others. Forgive us our sins as we forgive others. So if you're out here just holding grudges, not forgiving people, especially your partner, what do you think that God is doing? Like, you have to be able to forgive people. And I'm not even saying like you have to be able to forgive them and then keep talking to them. Like, I'm not saying that. It's okay to be mad, but you need to forgive that person. You know what I'm saying? You need to, and I'm not just saying, oh, I forgive you. Like, in your heart, actually forgive this person for what they have done. Give them mercy and give them grace. Like, we're not perfect, literally. And I just had to do that with my boyfriend. Like, not gonna lie, it did take me a couple hours to cool down and to realize that, okay, you're forgiven. But I realized, I'm like, no, I need to get it in shape. Like, I need to get it together, Ramaya. You need to forgive him. But like I said, don't let no dude just run all over you now, though. Don't. I'm not, that's not what I'm saying. Please don't let no dude cheat on you. I ain't let no dude cheat on me not once. But another important thing, though, not only just having Christ, is trust. I feel like it's so important to gain trust in your relationship. Because if you don't have trust, what do you have? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so important to trust your partner in everything that they do. And it's important to make sure that you know that your partner feels like they trust you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to do things that show trust to your partner. Otherwise, you'll be sitting up there asking your wife, can you go here? Can you go there? Because she don't trust you. Now, don't get me wrong. My boyfriend do be asking me. He be like, okay, well, do you mind if I go here? Do you mind if I go here? And obviously, you're a grown-ass adult. Like, I don't care where you go. But he does that with consideration of my feelings. Like, if he goes somewhere or something like that. But, yes, it's important to trust your partner. And I feel like my boyfriend kind of made that easy. Like, when we first started talking, probably like within the first couple months, I had developed great trust for him. Great trust. I can't even tell y'all how. I just kind of knew. Like, I don't know. It was kind of crazy. Like, I just knew that I could trust him. I really did. Your partner's phone every day. If you have to ask your partner where you going, who you going with, when y'all gonna get there, what time y'all leave. If you have to be like the girl in who Why Did I Get Married, and you have to track like how long it takes him to get from his house to his job and then back home, and if he has a mile over, then he, like, you don't trust that person, and you should either gain some trust or not be with that person. And those are the two things that I would say is the most important. It's a relationship with God, and trust. Well, if you're a Christian or if you're a disciple of God, I would say a relationship with God, in which y'all already know I love my God. I love my house, so I'm always gonna have Christ I'm always going to try to have Christ at the center of everything that I do, because without God I am completely and inadequately. Whatever Lauryn Hill said. Y'all see how like that end part is sticking out? Hold on, my light is like freaking up. Come on, lights. Don't be weird. Okay, there we go. Y'all see how like the end is flicking up? I don't like that. So we talked about girls, we talked about friendships, we talked about relationships, talked a little bit about my religion. If y'all couldn't tell, I'm Christian. I do believe that Jesus Christ died on the cross. I do believe that he rose 3 days later, and I do believe that Jesus is coming back for me one day. So just had to put that out there. I do have a couple questions that people asked me. Let me go back to TikTok, because I made a post on Instagram. Y'all probably don't even remember because I made it so long ago. I made a post on Instagram, TikTok, and also Snapchat. So one of the questions is how to spot toxic behavior or how to set boundaries. And I'm not gonna lie, about the setting boundaries part, I actually have a hard time with setting boundaries. I have had conversations with therapists about this. Like, I don't know what it is. I just have such a hard time with setting boundaries because I'm such a people pleaser. And I feel like I still actually haven't learned how to set boundaries with people in general or people who are toxic. How to identify toxic behavior. If I don't like it, you're toxic. No, I'm just playing. But I don't know. Okay, what would you even describe as toxic? Like, let me look up the definition of toxic, and maybe I can give y'all some how to spot behaviors. This was a random question. Toxic describes something as harmful relationships, refers to social relationships and social dynamics that are severely negative, malicious, or cause significant emotional distress. I would say, liars. I hate a liar. Please do not lie to me. Like, what are you lying to me? For literally no reason. Toxic behaviors to me would include lying. It says cause emotional distress. Like, I don't know, if you always need something from me, no. Like, please, no. And I can't get nothing from you, I'm good, love, and joy. Like, no. If you always needed something from me and I can't get nothing from you, no. And which I've really never had that happen, for real. Somebody always needed something from me and then I can never get nothing from them. I've never had that happen to me. But I don't know. I guess those would be lying. I guess these are just toxic traits that I don't like. Unreliable. Like, I try not to rely on people anyway, but when I have to, if people let me down, that's annoying. That is super duper annoying. Like, I do not like that at all. Like, you're the person that I'm supposed to count on. Why? Like, what the heck? I'm almost done with my hair, y'all. So let me move on to the next question. I screenshotted these next questions, so give me a second to find them. So, it's 3 questions. What are your holy grails? Things you do, use, eat, organization patterns, etc. My holy grails. I feel like we can start our routines because I am a routine person, okay? Like, I like to have everything straight. So the first thing that I do in the morning, one of my holy grails has to be making up my bed. Like, I cannot get back into a bed that's dirty. I don't know, it's just something about it. And then, like, the presentation of my room when I'm not in the bed has to be cute. Like my room in order like if my room is not organized, neat, together, like, it actually bothers me. Like, I'm not even joking. I literally get bothered. And I don't think that I have, like, OCD, But like I don't know what I have because even like you can ask my boyfriend, like if a piece of my mattress is not to my liking, like I will have to fix it until it is. Like I cannot stand when my bed is out of order, out of place. Like my room, like when I'm doing my hair or when I'm doing other people's hair and my room is not straight and together, like it actually bothers me to a T. So like cleaning my room every Sunday has to be one of my holy grails because I cannot stand a messy room. I cannot. I can do a messy car, but in a messy room, this is my environment, this is my living space. No. And I'm just chatting like I don't got class in about 50 minutes. I'm almost done though. The next question is, oh, I didn't even finish giving y'all my holy grails. What did it say? Things you do use, etc. One of my, I guess the next one would probably be reading. I love to read, and it's actually crazy because so any books that I buy I will read front to back, cover to cover. Books that I get from the library will sit until I take them back. Like I do not read them, and I don't know if it's because like, oh, I spent my money so I'm going to read this or what, but like I do not read them. I love mystery books, I love fiction, I love rom-coms. Like fiction and romance are probably my most favorite. But yes, I own a lot of books. I love books. I love to read books. I really don't have time to read books like I used to, like during high school, because there's so much studying that has to be done for nursing, so I spend my time reading those books. But I don't know if y'all can like see back there, I have those books and then they're like stacked behind each other, and then I have all those books over there, and then I have more books downstairs in my mother's office. She has like a little bookshelf, so there's those books too. And then my last holy grail is probably like, I'm guessing holy grail means like things you have to do. I don't know, things that I do, like I have to do. Probably like my creatine. As y'all know, or if y'all don't know, I am on my weight gaining journey. So I've been trying to gain weight, and one of the things that I have to do before I go to the gym is take my creatine. Like, I just actually got put on to creatine, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of knew that these wasn't on because my hair was not getting straight. Damn, now I gotta go over that. Y'all, my light about to die. It's just a mess, but I would probably say taking my creatine. I gotta re-straighten this part. No more light, y'all. Okay. The next question is fruit of the spirit. Which fruit of the spirit is most significant to you and why? And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I'm not. I don't know my fruits of the spirit. So I am about to look it up and point out which one is most significant. I should know this. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Automatically I would say love. I know that's the first one, but I am saying love because Jesus is love. God is love. Like, I know God as love, and I know God as the light of the world. When I love somebody, I know I have God in me. When I look at the light, when I look at the sun, when the sun is beaming on me, I know that's God. When I look at the clouds, I know that's God. When I look at the moon at night, I know that's God. So whenever like I drive at night, I always try to spot the moon, because I'm like, I know that this is God because he is the light of the world. So, and another reason why I take looking at the light of the world so serious is because I was watching this video, and it was, y'all can hear my voice giving out so bad, but anywho, it was basically just talking about the crucifixion, and about like talking about how Jesus didn't complain. Like that one time you never heard him scream, you never heard him like weep, until the whole world went dark. I think it said for like 3 hours. And he was like, because God was not with him. Like, he wasn't afraid of man. He wasn't afraid of the crucifixion. He wasn't afraid of anything. He was afraid of him not being with God. Separation from God. So when they said that the earth went black, I'm like, okay, God is the light of the world. So I take that phrase very serious. And whenever I am hit with sunshine, or I see the light at night, especially because I feel like it's so hard to see stars. Like, if you ever just try to go out and look at the stars, like, it's hard. Like, I feel like we don't even have stars anymore. But yeah, I just feel like Jesus Christ is the light of the world, and I will never take that for granted. So, but love, because like I said, I know God as the light of the world, and I know him as love. So those are like the two fruits of the spirit that I would say is in faithfulness, faithfulness, because I just feel like it's important to be faithful to God. It really is. It is important to have faith, because without faith, you're nothing as well. Not that you're nothing, but I just feel like it's so important to have faith. Faith in God. Even if you don't have faith in God, faith in a higher power, because you have to, like, there's no way that you don't. I don't see how people can just not believe in a higher power. Even if it's not God, even if it's not Jesus, like, look at the world, look at the earth. And especially being in healthcare, and it's just like learning the way the body works. Like, no, I don't know. Like, you have to believe a higher power to come up with this. Like, our bodies function extremely well, and complex. There's some formations in the body that they can't even, like, explain. So I don't know, I just feel like you have to believe in a higher power. Like, I don't know, y'all. I'm sorry for the light being so bad. My light died. Maybe that's a better angle. The last question is, if you could have dinner with someone in the Bible, not Jesus, who would it be and why? Matthew, which is one of Jesus's disciples. And I like Matthew because he was different from all the other apostles. All the other all the other disciples were pretty much, you know, not held captive, but like, they pretty much did not like the Romans, you know, like, they opposed the Romans. Yeah. But if you know, or have read the Bible, or have watched The Chosen, then you know that Matthew was a tax collector for the Romans. And so I just feel like his story is so much different than all the other disciples. And he was very quiet. He was very, like, much into math. I watched The Chosen, so this is how I kind of know all of this stuff. But Matthew was just so different from everybody else. And I feel like I would want his point of view of Jesus, and how it was just being different from everybody else, and having people look at you differently because you were a Roman tax collector. And then the other person that I have in mind is John the Baptist, and I'm gonna tell y'all why here. So I feel like I would have dinner with John the Baptist, because he wasn't God. He wasn't Jesus, obviously. He was Jesus's cousin. And first of all, how does it feel to be Jesus' cousin? But more importantly, how did it feel to be able to baptize Jesus? Like, you baptized Jesus. And another thing is, like, so I know, like, obviously he wasn't Jesus, but he knew that Jesus was coming. He knew Jesus was a higher power. Like, and I think he got told these things by God, but I'm not sure. But I'm just like, I don't know. I feel like God speaks to certain people, and then he doesn't speak to some certain people in the Bible, you know? Like, I feel like these people are like, God said this, and God did this, and God is this, and just like, how do you know all of these things? Like, how do you know that the Holy Spirit is talking to you? Like, I feel like I really have a difficult time with discernment and discriminating things. I was about to say discriminating things. I have a real hard time, like, discerning God's voice from my voice, or the devil's voice, or anybody else's voice. Like, I really struggle with that. So I don't know, I would just be interested to have dinner. Like, how does it feel to be Jesus's cousin? How does it feel to have Jesus simply just talk to you? Or not Jesus, but God simply just talk to you. Like, how does that feel to have, like, there's so many people in this world that Jesus could have talked to, so many other different cousins, so, like, his mom, his dad, like, and Jesus chose you to be the one to baptize him. Like, that is, I don't know, I would just feel so, like, first of all, I will feel honored. Like, you want me to baptize you, Jesus? Like, I'm honored. It's 12:22, and I think I'm just about to go to the school right now because they have food trucks out there. I think they got a food truck out there. I'm gonna be so upset if they don't have the food truck out there. But if y'all watch my TikToks, then y'all know about the food truck that I'm talking about. But yeah, that was pretty much my girls talk. I finished the video. I talked about all the things that I wanted to talk about, and I'm done with the video. How do you guys like it? Super silky! Stop for them ends. Let me show y'all the back. Slay. But anywho, y'all, my camera's about to die, so I'm about to end this vlog. This video out. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys want more girl talks, please let me know down in the comments. Please comment some other video ideas for me. And if you guys do want more girl talks, comment what do you guys want me to talk about, because I feel like it was kind of hard coming up with this, and I made this video on the fly, but I feel like it was a good video. I had a good discussion, so yeah. And if you guys want me to start going live too, comment that, because I feel like I should start going live, but I don't know. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure that you guys like, comment, subscribe, and also share the video, and turn on your post notifications so you guys will be notified whenever I make a new video. But yeah, bye guys. Bye. Oh, I don't say guys, I say bye YouTube.
Am I really that much to handle? Breaking these niggas down like a camera. You don't really know you.